Hello everyone, welcome to Studio 76, your home for entertainment. I'm John Coyle.
I'd like to start off today by talking about some funny stuff. I mean,
Hey.
it's Drew's News with... John, what are you doing here?
Wait, I told, not you again, oh my gosh.
Yes,
We're not doing Drew's News with no blues.
Yeah, Kaylee told me that
Nobody's
she's
gonna
producing
watch
the
the
show
show.
and I could do Drew's News with no blues. Hey, look at the graphic. It says Drew's News with no blues. It's right here. So,
Yeah, that's because you're like the technical genius and you just put it up there.
which is part of the... Watch this. I got more technical genius. I've got my boys upstairs that are ready to deliver what I've set up. So just sit back for a minute. You can get to your little studio stuff in a minute. But this is the news that makes you feel good. Are you ready? First story of ours comes from... That's right, Easter Island. Go ahead and roll that video, Josh. This is a story about Jennifer and Jeff Salvage. They got married on Easter Island. He happens to be a professor and a part-time photographer. Decided the lighting wasn't great during the wedding, so he went the next day and took pictures of his wife in her new wedding dress, because you only use that thing once, right? So there she was cutting wood, here she is going skiing. They hit 6 continents and put together an entire book, and they called it One Dress, One Woman, One World. Wow. All right, come back here, I've got more stories. I've got more. There she is on a cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's another one that's really good. Okay, go ahead and roll the next one. You know Pi Day, right? It's March 14th. That's 314.
Oh, because pi.
So, a couple of kids over at the east side, or east, better check the notes. There we go. A couple of kids at East Windsor High in Connecticut. This was their 7th year celebrating Pi Day. So what do you do on Pi Day? You eat pie, and then you celebrate that special Greek letter. It's the symbol used for the ratio circumference to the circle diameter, you know, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. So these kids ate pie. Yeah, see, that's geometry. And there's that beautiful pi sign. This girl's reciting pi. That was one of the competitions. She could still be going on because there's like 6 trillion numbers that are behind that thing. So that's a good news thing. That makes you feel good, right? Nobody dying, nobody burning down. Here's one more good one that's got a little hard edge to it, so be prepared. Drew's News with a little bit of blues. Go ahead and roll this one. Turkeys in a New York City were terrorizing the neighborhood. Oh, no. Yeah, an ocean breeze in New York. These turkeys, about 10 years ago, a lady let 9 of them out. She just released them. She was like, I'm done with my turkeys, here you go. They bred, of course, and now there's 100+ turkeys running around the city, and it's illegal to kill them because the Department of Environmental Conservation says
Wait, some lady
they're
just
protected.
had turkeys?
She had turkeys and let them go, and now they've made
pets?
baby turkeys.
Like dogs? Do they have names?
Yeah, well, they probably do, but they're also, you know, they're causing trouble. So go ahead and come on back to us. That's all I've got for the news. That's it. Yeah, exactly. One lady had to spray them with window washer fluid to get them to like disperse. Yeah, danger.
Yeah.
They're becoming a problem.
Hurricane.
Yeah, I just want that's good news.
Japan,
I just like to throw
earthquake in Japan.
No,
That's nothing.
No. I like some good news. I like some good wholesome news, especially on a show like Drew's News with no blues. That's as close to blues as we're gonna get.
All right, okay, that was some kind of interesting national news.
Yeah, sorry.
But we have good news here for our audience, you know, that they care about.
Right.
There's stuff in it for them.
Good point. What do you got?
The Weber State Performing Arts Department is always striving to be more creative. John Caple found an interesting development in the halls of the Browning Arts Center.
Technology in its latest form has added a new dimension to the art of dance.
We came up with the idea of using technology to support a collaborative project.
Weber State has collaborated with Courage Group, a dance troupe from San Francisco.
So this is really sort of a continuum of her relationship with film and an introduction of dance as film, in spite of the fact that it's real time.
Just real-time dance with dancers from 2 distinct places. We're having dancers dancing here with dancers dancing live in San Francisco.
We're going to have Hannah dancing projected. We're going to have 2 dancers dancing here. We're going to have me on the side drawing some diagrams of eyeballs to go along with the theme of the dance.
There are creative advantages for expression in this new form.
I can do a gesture that's really, you know, close to the camera, and then it's like you see the details that you wouldn't see in the full body on stage.
And we're very excited to perform it, and it should be awesome.
At the All Red Theater for Studio 76, I'm John Caple.
There's going to be performances for Environs Thursday through Saturday, 7:30 p.m. beginning March 31st. Tickets available, of course, at the day. I never thought that Skype would be used that way at a dance performance. I'm actually quite impressed with that.
Yeah, you Skype on yourself. I see
all the time. Yeah,
see
I
you
Skype
Skyping
my
with your kids
because they want to see me, and I can do that over 3G.
What kind of cell phone?
Oh, I have the Verizon. It's pretty simple. It's nice and.
Yeah, I had AT&T on Saturday. But then when I woke up, or I had T-Mobile on Saturday, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I woke up and it was
confusing,
AT&T. But you know, I'm just kind of hoping my Xbox doesn't become a Nintendo before I beat Call of Duty.
Overnight they merge up and it's like.
I really like Nazi zombies, and you know, I mean, you can't beat it. But
if it turned into Nintendo, you'd have like Nazi zombies jumping on mushrooms.
I think that Justin's going to talk about that a little bit in today's segment from the Weber State Tech Show.
You heard it right, folks. AT&T has agreed to buy T-Mobile. In what some argue may become a monopoly of the wireless network market, this leaves only Verizon and Sprint as competitors. If the merger passes the usual regulatory hurdles, both companies will be significantly smaller than Darth AT&T, as I like to call it. What does this mean for T-Mobile customers? T-Mobile has promised existing contracts will be honored, and T-Mobile devices will not suddenly stop working, as projected in the T-Mobile apocalypse on page 5 of your handout. So before you get ready to do battle with the 3 horsemen of servers in a wasteland of service providers, hold off a bit until your contract is about to expire. It seems like everybody in the tech world is getting a little sue-happy these days. Microsoft is suing Barnes & Noble because it claims their e-reader, which runs on Android, is violating patents, citing the way users tab through screens and the way the device interacts with documents. Microsoft is pretty upset. Apple is suing Amazon because apparently you can't put the word app and store next to each other. Don't stress, Amazon. I'm pretty sure nobody has touched the app flea market yet. You're welcome. Google isn't really suing, but they sure are glaring hard at the Chinese government. Google accused China of interfering with Gmail. Customers have been complaining of difficulty sending emails and them being marked as unread. Google and the Chinese government have been sparring ever since Google accused China of intellectual property theft of human rights activists last September. Finally, gamers need not fear. Just because there may be a potential NFL lockout doesn't mean Madden is locked out from bringing you joy. EA recently released a statement saying that it plans to release the Juggernaut football series in August, regardless if any labor dispute is resolved. So I would first like to congratulate the Denver Broncos for winning next year's Super Bowl by way of my Xbox. Thanks, EA. I'm Justin Tafoya, and this is your Tech News Update.
Thanks, Justin. Looks like there's some sadness in the world of media.
Litigation, money, it's ruining the world, I tell you.
That's why old media rules.
Yeah, like the old ancient theater. You go sit down and you can watch the big screen. Nobody's going to sue anybody.
Crazy screen with a projector.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that stuff going on this weekend. We've got movies, concerts, all of that's coming up. Weekend entertainment right now.
From the director of 300 comes Sucker Punch. A young girl is locked away in a mental asylum by her wicked stepfather. She has to search her imagination to find a way out. She enlists the help of other inmates and forms an elite teen girl squad to battle her demons and find a way out. Watch Sucker Punch this Friday in theaters. The Strokes have released their long-awaited album, Angles. It's the first album from the band since 2006. And with the Strokes' 1970s-inspired guitars and the powerful vocals of Julian Casablancas, this album looks like it's well worth the wait. Check out 2 of the best local reggae bands in Utah this Friday when Patois Reggae Band and Afro Omega take over Park City. The show takes place at Harry O's Private Club at 9 o'clock, and the tickets are only $5.
A lot of great stuff this weekend to go and enjoy.
That's right.
Music, movies.
Patois?
Patois, I'm not sure what it stands for.
I bet it's like Peter, Adam, Taylor, Willie.
They just threw their name. You'll have to go see them at Harry O's to figure that out. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Studio 76. Be sure to become a fan on Facebook. Also check out our shows at www.weberstatenews.org. W3Ws, www.
It's nice and easy. See ya.